Hi, I'm Steve, you. Welcome to the video. Today we're going to be talking about headings. What are they and how should they be used? So let's get into it. When we're talking about headings, we're talking about a technical component which you can easily find within WordPress if you're using that. Other website builders have them natively as well. And then obviously if you're doing HTML or anything in there, you should be very familiar with those. But when we're talking about headings, we're talking about H1s, H2, H3, all the way through to H6. So H being heading, obviously. And these should be structured as I've got here. So we've got heading 1. I'm not sure if you can see that. I'll just bring that a little bit forward. So we've got heading 1 should be the topic. It's introducing the title of the page, what the article or what the page is actually about. And then you've got the subtopics as the heading 2s. So it shouldn't be a new topic introduced in heading 2s. They should be within the same topic, but expanding on that. And it's the same with the H3. The H3 should sit within a H2 and it should expand upon that subtopic in the H2 and so on and so forth down the line, so that you start to get this sort of a framework where you've got the heading 1 of the page, which is the only topic for that page. And then you've got the heading 2 in its own little box. And then within that box, you've got a heading 3 and a heading 4. Now within a page, within an article, you can have multiple heading 2s like I've structured here. And you can have multiple heading 3s within a heading 2 as well, and multiple heading 4s and so on. It's more that you can, but you shouldn't have more than one heading 1, because that's what the topic of that page is. And so each heading has the same weight. So if you're using 2 heading 1s, they're both equal. So when Google goes through, it's harder for them to understand, because they're robots, that when you're talking about heading 1 from a page title and then heading 1 for maybe you've done it for styling, it gets confused, and so it can't determine which is correct. And they are getting better at reading content, and they have pretty sophisticated AI, but they're still relying very much on those heading 1s to guide them. Google's documentation does say that you can have multiple heading 1s though. So if you find it relevant to do so, then you can do that. But as a general rule here at Digimarc, we only use one heading 1 so that we're not getting any confusion from Google. We don't want to confuse Google, because then they just throw us out. Well, they don't throw us out, they just don't reward us. So moving on from there, one of the things that we often find is people will use headings for styling, and that's not really what they're for. If you want to increase text size or decrease text size, or add in bolding or italics or anything like that, then you really should be talking to a developer. Or if you've got Divi, you can go into the design, or Elementor, you can utilize the design elements in there, but you shouldn't be using those headings to style your pages, to style your text. That's not what they're for, and please stop doing it, because it's harming your SEO. All right, so have a great day. Thanks.